I consider to be a very important executive order. It's about keeping families together.
Well, today, the president reversed course. He signed that executive order to address the separation of families at the border.
So he backed down after a lot of pressure here, both publicly and privately, from his family after his recent zero-tolerance policy. The policy calls for prosecuting adults crossing the border illegally. As a result, thousands of children were taken from their parents, and they were housed in these shelters, sparking international outrage. Well, the House is scheduled to vote on a pair of immigration bills tomorrow, both of which the president is expected to support.
This is very good compromise legislation that not only solves the child separation issue at the border, it also solves the border. It solves DACA. It solves a lot of our broken immigration parts.
So there is concern the executive order may take some pressure off lawmakers to pass the immigration reform bill. Sources say the White House is expecting some legal challenges to its decision to end that policy. Well, right after the president signed his executive order, tensions heated up here in the Valley over his immigration policies.
3TV's Dennis Welch shows us how this debate over what to do with migrant families reached a boiling point during a demonstration today here in Phoenix.
These stuffed animals piled on a sidewalk in East Phoenix are meant to eventually give comfort to migrant children separated from their families at the southern border with Mexico.
We're all really heartbroken to hear about how many thousands of kids have been separated from their parents.
Today's rally took place outside the Phoenix district offices of Arizona Senators John McCain and Jeff Flake, where demonstrators delivered a clear message: stop ripping families apart.
I don't think families should be separated at all, and it doesn't matter what party you belong to. This is not right, and it should be stopped.
The rally did get heated as those opposing the White House's zero-tolerance immigration policy clashed with a group with a very different agenda.
Stop sneaking your children into our country!
And over here on the other side of the street, there is a police presence over here to make sure nothing gets too far out of hand. But there is definitely a lot of support for separating children at the border.
If you're going to yell, you're not going to yell in this town.
Well, do you support them locking up kids?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
Do you have any compassion for these kids that are being put in detention facilities?
No, because their parents are breaking the law. We are a country of laws and rules, and they need to stay on their side of the border.
Entering the country illegally is a misdemeanor offense, but that didn't make a difference with this group.
They should stay south of the border, and then it would be fine. And my opinion is American children first.
The rally ended with no arrests. As for the toys, volunteers packed them into the back of a car. They will be donated to migrant children who've been taken away from their mothers and their fathers. Dennis Welch for Arizona's Family.